I thought it would be good to make a video for you so that you'll understand a little bit more about midterm exams coming up in December. As you can see from the Sycamore calendar here, the 10th through the 14th is review week. That means that if you're giving an exam, and if you are in if you're teaching a 9th through 12th grade class, and it is a core class, Bible, English, history, math, or science, then you need to give some kind of a midterm, kind of cumulative midterm, and I'll show you where that's found in just a second, where the information for that is found. The exams themselves are on the 17th through the 20th, just 4 days. We have a very specific layout for the exams, and I'll show you that in just a second as well. Okay, I'm going to be sharing this Google Sheet with you. It has 4 tabs. The first tab is the handbook portion of how we give exams and what exams are required. And I've put some things in bold just to make sure you can look through that and remind yourself, if you've seen it before, you've given exams before, if you haven't given exams before here at CISP, please read that and make sure that you're familiar with what you're supposed to do. The second tab is a work in progress schedule, and I'm working on the schedule. I need to know a few bits of information in order to make it for sure, but here is the basics that you need to know. Monday, there's a 2-hour time slot in the morning for history, a 2-hour time slot in the afternoon for fine arts or language exams. Tuesday morning, there's a 2-hour time slot for math and a 2-hour time slot for language exams in the afternoon. 2-hour time slot Wednesday morning for English, 2-hour time slot in the afternoon for Bible, 2-hour time slot on Thursday for science, 2-hour time slot for IT or makeup exams. Now, those of you who are not teaching a core course are not required to give an exam, but I need to know what kinds of exams you are planning to give if you're planning to give an exam. So, to give me that information, you're going to go to the next tab. The next tab is only if you're teaching a class from grades 9 to 12. So if you don't have any 9 to 12 classes, just chill out for a little bit. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be filling in this spreadsheet and giving me some information so that I know how to create the schedule. So here, this is me. I have a course 1 9th graders in that. I am giving them a traditional exam, so I've checked the box. I have 3 students in that class. I also have a pre-cal class with 11th graders. I am giving a traditional exam. There are 4 students in that class. I do not have any other high school classes, so I've grayed those out just to make it easier for me to see. You don't have to worry about graying it out if you don't know how to do that. Then the next 2 columns are whether I want to have those students all taking their exams in the same room or if I want them in different rooms. And then there's a column for notes if there's if there are any notes you need to give me. So let's say your name is Joe. You teach History 101. You are giving a traditional exam to the History 101 class. You have 5 students in that class. You've just let me know that I need to make sure that I've got a room or a place for your kids to take their exam. Then History 102 is your other class, but in this class you're going to give them a project and you don't need to see them during exam week. They're going to be turning in their project some other way, and there are 5 of those students, and so therefore you don't click the exam button for that one. Maybe you teach a History 103 class and you're not giving a specific exam or a traditional exam. You have 4 students in there, but you really would like the History 103 to have a time for showing their projects or for doing their demonstrations of their projects. So you can send me a note, please give me a time slot for History 103, etc., something like that. Then you decide, okay, all of these guys, I certainly want them in the same room, so I'm going to click same room because it's just these guys that are taking the exam. I hope that makes sense. If you're not giving a traditional exam, but you still want to meet with them, please fill this out and give this to me. If you're not doing a traditional exam, you can still make a note of that here. Just put your name in here, put the course name, but don't click any of these boxes, and that way I'll know not to sign you up for a room or something specific for that. And then you can tell me what it is. They're all doing projects or whatever for your exam. One other bit of information I need to know is from those of you who teach 6th through 8th graders. The 6th through 8th graders will have a different schedule, as I've noted already before. And the 6th through 8th graders, I need to know how many times you want to meet with them. I want to know if you're planning to give them exam, because I don't want to have them meet with you on a day that they're already taking 2 exams if you're planning to give them an exam as well during that day. So as you see here, I have 8th graders in a class. There are 10 of them. They're in course 1. Yes, I'm planning to give them a midterm. I only want to see them for the exam. And I know, because I mentioned this, but maybe it would be good. Over here, I said I'd like them to join the rest of these course 1-9 people because they're all taking the same exam. I'd like to have them there. So that would be a block. I would figure that out. The Math 6 class that I have has 13 students in it. I am going to give them a midterm, but it's probably only going to be a 45-minute midterm. So I said a minimum of 2 45-minute periods during exam week. That way I can do a little bit of review with them, and then in the other slot I can give 45 minutes, an exam that takes 45 minutes. And they could be consecutive, they could be together, they could be whatever. If you need to make a note like that, if you want them to be back to back, then put a comment in here and say, please make these back to back. And then I will know how to schedule this for you. So I can put those in there. So I hope that's clear. If you don't understand something, please come and talk to me and I'll walk you through it. I'll be happy to help you out. If not, if you can't find me or you don't have time to talk with me, then please write me a note and I will try to help you get that accomplished. The sooner this gets done, the faster I can make the exam schedule so that you all know what's going on. So please do this and get it to me by Friday. Thank you.